Welcome to Peak Nutrition Picks, where science meets results. Let's find the supplements that actually work.
If you've been watching your hairline in the mirror wondering whether that shampoo aisle miracle actually works, you're not alone. And most of what's on the shelf is either underdosed or overpriced for what it delivers. I spent hours digging through actual ingredient panels, clinical study data, and real Amazon listings so you don't have to guess. We're ranking 10 real hair growth supplements from the one that barely moves the needle to the one with the strongest track record. Number 10 is the one I'd skip first. Starting at number 10, Joe Hairfluence. This one leans on a combination called Nutrafol, which is a patented blend of arginine silicate and magnesium biotinate, paired with a keratin blend called Keranot and a dose of MSM and bamboo extract. The formula also throws in a full B vitamin lineup, so on paper it looks stacked. Here's where it gets messy. Nutrafol's actual clinical data was generated at a specific 10,000 microgram dose, and Joe splits its formula across 2 capsules a day, so you're relying on the label's total addition up correctly, rather than a single studied dose. It's also priced in the same range as options with more transparent, single-ingredient dosing. If you like taking 2 capsules and want a kitchen sink formula with keratin and B vitamins tossed in, this covers the basics. But if you're chasing the specific results from the Nutrafol research, you're better served by a product that isolates that dose more cleanly. Verdict: fine as an entry-level multivitamin for hair, not the one I'd reach for first. Number 9. Hum Nutrition Hair Sweet Hair. This is a gummy format with biotin, zinc, folic acid, vitamin B12, and an ingredient called FOT, which has a long history in traditional use for hair and scalp support. The gummy format is genuinely appealing if you hate swallowing capsules, and Hum's manufacturing practices include third-party testing, which matters in a category where a lot of brands skip that step. The catch is dosing. Hum's biotin content sits meaningfully lower than the clinically studied ranges used in dedicated hair growth research, and FOTI itself doesn't have the same volume of controlled human trials backing it that some other actives on this list do. So you're paying a premium gummy price for a formula that's more general hair wellness than targeted growth support. Verdict: a pleasant daily habit, not a heavy hitter. Number 8. Vegamore GRO Plus Advanced. This is a dual delivery system, 1 botanical capsule plus 2 soft gels taken together, packed with reishi mushroom, turmeric extract, saw palmetto, pumpkin seed extract, and PQQ, which is an antioxidant compound. It's 100% vegan, which is a real differentiator since several other supplements on this list rely on marine collagen or shark cartilage. The ingredient list reads like a wellness formulator, went all in on trendy adaptogens, and the saw palmetto and pumpkin seed combination does have some support in DHT-related research. Where it stumbles is cost and complexity, at roughly $78 to $88 a month depending on the current offer, and 3 separate capsules to remember daily. It's asking for a lot of commitment and money for a formula that hasn't published its own dedicated clinical trial the way some competitors have. Verdict: solid ingredient philosophy, weak on independent proof it actually works as a stack. Now here's something worth flagging before we go further. The next few products all lean on the exact same clinically studied ingredient, Nutrafol, but at wildly different prices and formulations. And the differences between them actually matter more than you'd think. Number 7. Force Factor Hair Growth Accelerator. This one builds around Nutrafol at what appears to be closer to its studied concentration and adds collagen, ashwagandha, and vitamins A, B, 12, C, D, and E in a single daily capsule from a 90-count bottle with a manufacturer-suggested price around $59.99. The Nutrafol research itself showed a measurable increase in hair thickness by around 3 weeks in a placebo-controlled study, which is one of the faster reported timelines in this whole list. The catch is that the 4 stages of hair growth marketing language on the box is more branding flourish than something the underlying study specifically measured, and ashwagandha's role here is more general stress support than a hair-specific mechanism. Verdict: a genuinely well-dosed core ingredient wrapped in some marketing padding. Number 6. Nature-made hair growth soft gels. Nature-made kept this one simple. One soft gel a day delivering 160 milligrams of Lustriva, which works out to the studied 10,000 micrograms of biotin plus arginine and silicon, along with vitamin A and vitamin C. This is a 30-day supply in a single soft gel format from a brand with decades of manufacturing history and pharmacist recognition. The simplicity is the whole selling point here. No proprietary blend guessing games, no 5-ingredient stack diluting the dose. The honest limitation is that it's a single-ingredient approach. There's no saw palmetto, no DHT-related support, no marine collagen. So if your hair thinning has a hormonal component, this formula isn't built to address that specifically. Verdict: the cleanest, most straightforward way to get the Lustriva dose without extra noise. Number 5. Megafood Hair Growth. Also built around Lustriva at the 10,000 microgram biotin equivalent, but Megafood adds hyaluronic acid for scalp hydration along with zinc, selenium, and real food bamboo shoot extract, all in one daily capsule for around $36 for a 30-day supply. Megafood's reputation for third-party testing across a large panel of chemical substances gives this a bit more quality assurance than some competitors bother to publish. The scalp hydration angle is a nice addition since a healthy scalp environment does matter for hair health, even though hyaluronic acid's specific contribution to hair growth outcomes hasn't been isolated in Lustriva's own published research. Verdict: a smart, budget-friendly upgrade on the single-ingredient approach if scalp dryness is part of your issue. Number 4. Viviscal Man. Viviscal's whole brand is built on a proprietary complex called AminoMar, which combines marine-derived ingredients with vitamin C, zinc, horsetail extract, and flax seed extract, taken as 2 tablets a day for a 1-month supply. This brand has over 2 decades of research history behind it and is one of the most recognized names in the category, frequently recommended by dermatologists and hair transplant surgeons. The catch that doesn't get mentioned enough is the source material. Because AminoMar draws on marine ingredients, it's not suitable if you have fish or shellfish allergies, and the men's formula specifically leaves out any DHT blocking ingredient, which is the actual driver of male pattern hair loss for most guys. Verdict: strong general nutritional support, but it's not targeting the biological root cause of most male thinning. Number 3. Viviscal Women's Extra Strength. Same AminoMar marine complex as the men's version, but the women's formula pairs it with a different micronutrient ratio of biotin, calcium, iron, zinc, and vitamin C, dosed at 2 tablets a day for a 1-month supply. Viviscal has more than 2 decades of research behind AminoMar and is one of the most dermatologist-recommended names in this category, with clinical data showing meaningful reductions in shedding within about 3 months for many users. It edges out the men's version on this list because postpartum and hormonal shedding, 2 of the most common reasons women search for a supplement like this, are exactly the use cases Viviscal's own research has focused on. The catch is unchanged from the men's formula. It's derived from marine sources including shark cartilage and oyster extract, so it's a hard no if you have a fish or shellfish allergy, and like most of the list, it takes a full 3-month runway before shedding actually visibly slows. Verdict: one of the most trusted names in the category for a reason. Just plan around the allergy risk and the weight. Before we get to the top 2, quick heads up. The difference between these last 2 picks and everything else on this list isn't really about ingredients anymore. It's about how much clinical data actually backs the claims. Number 2. Nutrafol Men's. Nutrafol takes 4 capsules a day and builds its formula around 21 vitamins, minerals, and botanicals, including a tocotrienol complex, saw palmetto, curcumin, and ashwagandha, targeting what the brand calls 6 root causes of thinning hair, including stress and DHT. In a clinical study cited on the product listing, 84% of men reported improved hair quality, and 72% saw improved scalp coverage after 6 months of consistent use. That 6-month timeline is honest and matches what dermatologists generally say about hair growth cycles, which is refreshing in a category full of 3-week miracle claims. The real catch is cost and commitment. At $88 a month and needing 4 capsules daily for half a year before you see the promised results, this asks for more patience and budget than almost anything else on this list. And the 6 root causes framing is proprietary marketing language rather than an independently validated clinical framework. Verdict: the most comprehensively formulated option for men who can commit to the long haul. And at number 1, Nutrafol Women's, formulated specifically for women ages 18 to 44. Same 4-capsule daily structure, same broad 21-ingredient approach with ashwagandha, marine collagen peptides, and a tocotrienol complex. But the clinical numbers here are the strongest on this entire list. 90% of women in the cited study saw improved hair overall, and 84% saw less shedding after 6 months. Nutrafol also has the most third-party physician and dermatologist recommendation data behind it of anything on this list, and it's formulated to address hormonal and stress-related thinning specifically, which is the most common driver of female hair loss in this age range. The catch is the same one that applies across the whole Nutrafol line: $88 a month, 4 capsules daily, and a 6-month runway before you can fairly judge results, so this isn't a fix for someone wanting fast, cheap answers. Verdict: if you want the option with the deepest research behind it and you're prepared to commit to it properly, this is the one. So here's how I'd sort these by what you actually need. If you want the simplest, most affordable way to get a clinically studied dose without extra ingredients, go with Nature Made or Megafood. If you're dealing with fine hair and dryness and want scalp support built in, Megafood's Hyaluronic Acid Edition is worth the few extra dollars. If you want a vegan, botanical-forward approach and don't mind the daily 3-pill routine, Vegamar is your lane. If postpartum or hormonal shedding is your main concern, Viviscal Women's has the most relevant research behind it. And if you're serious about tackling thinning at the root and you're ready to commit real time and money to it, Nutrafol Men's or Women's has the deepest clinical track record on this entire list. Whatever you pick, give it a full 3 to 6 months before deciding if it's working. That's just how the hair growth cycle works. No supplement changes that. If this helped you narrow it down, hit subscribe for more honest breakdowns like this one, and I'll see you in the next video.
Where science, nutrition picks. Welcome to Peak. Let's find the supplements that actually work.